Hey, it's Brian Lake back with some health news, and this comes out of Men's Journal from mensjournal.com. So, health and fitness. How long should you last during sex? Now, this is very interesting. So, this article, many times when you see articles like this, sex is that what in their definition, it doesn't include foreplay. This is basically intercourse. Once a man's gone in and how long can he pump. Should sex last 5 minutes or 2 hours? My wife didn't like it when it lasted 2 hours when we were in our 30s. I'll just say that, full disclosure right now. But 5 minutes is nowhere near long enough. Should time even be measured of success in the sex? I don't know. Women lie. So, all men think they're good and all women lie about it. So perhaps not. No matter the answer, most people take note on how long that they lasted in bed. And given these private or public musings, there are plenty of misunderstandings and expectations that are just not based on facts and science, says John Winsky, I guess, clinical professor in psychiatric and human behavior at Brown University. So what's the truth about that? Well, about the matter? Truth. Can we put that in air quotes? Because it really, it matters woman to woman, probably. Most men last from 1 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Wow. The ratio of sex has been studied a lot. Both masturbation and vaginal sex have been timed and surveyed, and the results fall within a similar and wide range. Some most counters from the time of penetration. So that's when it's into orgasm. I think a lot of this is how young you are and stuff like that. This range encompasses about 90% of the male population. Sex therapists think 7 to 13 minutes is the sweet. 13 minutes? That still seems awfully short. Really? For finer understanding of general expectations, Penn State researchers surveyed 50 American Canadian therapists in 2010. Well, it's a little old. What about timing the experts thought was best? The therapist said that 3 to 7 minutes. Now, are these all guys? I mean, what do women think? And 7 to 13. They said, because I've read some surveys where it takes women 15, 20 minutes just to eat. Well, it just depends on the woman. That's why foreplay is more important for the woman, I think. Recently, an app that measures sexual activity released data that revealed how long users in different states seem to be lasting, according to a survey by Nerve. The spreadsheet app recorded average durations that lasted from 1 minute 21 seconds in Alaska. Wow, it's kind of cold. To 7 minutes 1 second in New Mexico. This app does not account for foreplay. Yep. 1 to 2 minutes was likely too short, but almost 10. But that 30 minutes was, well, I guess if you're really pumping for 30 minutes, I mean, we're not talking like taking breaks and all that other stuff. That would get, see, even your porn stars take breaks and stuff like that. So premature ejaculation means less than 60 seconds. Yeah. Says however you say his name is different medical explanations for what qualifies premature ejaculation, but in general, it's ejaculation occurs less than 1 minute after penetration. He's also treated men who orgasm before sex even starts. Just touching on foreplay should count. Research has shown that women want more foreplay and afterplay. That's really a recent survey from the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy of 5,655 Japanese women found they desired more action on either end of the main event. Yep. And there are biological reasons. It takes women time to lubricate and for their internal erectile tissues to engorge. Because women generally react to stimulation differently than men. Men are usually get more turned on by visuals. The arousal process tends to take longer. Yeah, and they can also have they can have orgasm after orgasm after orgasm. Important to know that as women become aroused, their vaginas lengthens on the inside, which is why rushing through things can actually be painful. Even if you don't fit the classification premature, there might be unsatisfactory timing, in what case consider speaking with a specialist here's a catch. The reality is that ejaculation is largely a neurobiological event. Yep. It's something they have hardwired, something that's controlled more by a person's psychology than anything they are specifically doing to control it. Experience dissatisfaction is that experts will remind you that there is a lot more enjoying sex than wanting it to be a marathon. Yep. One way to last longer, published reached out to 5. They found that people who reported sexual activity that included acts beyond basics such as oral and masturbation also reported longer sex. Included acts beyond the basics. And people had mainly vaginal sex. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess oral and masturbation is beyond the basics. Sorry. It's actually telling you with science that with more adventurous in your sex life, you can last long. Well, no kidding. Also, the better your cardiovascular health, and the more you run and breathe in deeply and all that also helps. Or more flexibility. The more flexibility, kind of take that two ways. Kind of builds into their sexual experience, the better off they'll be. Yeah, tell my wife that. And doesn't look like we have any comments section. That's interesting. Is that the guy from, what was the name of that? Heroes? Well, there you go. So 7 to 10 minutes, 7 to 13 minutes. There you go, guys. That's as long as that's the sweet spot. Okay, is that too long? Not long. I think it's about half. I think 25 to 35 minutes is better. But hey, that's just me. All right. Also, the more you prepare before getting at it, the better it'll be too. So I guess if you really prepare and then you do it 7 to 13 minutes, it probably is perfect. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.